metals and non-metals. Initial part of the chapter is all grade 8. Before, okay, all the elements that we have in our periodic table, these elements are classified basically as metals, non-metals, and metalloids also. Okay, so on the left hand side of the periodic table, rough idea, left hand side is all about metals. Okay, these are metals. All, and this heart, the transition series are all metals, non-metals are on the right hand side, and you have a staircasing effect which is done by metalloids out here. So metal, non-metal जानने से पहले you should know some properties like malleability, ductility. Then number 3, electrical and वो सब बाद में, थर्मल कंडक्टिविटी. अगर कोई मेटल है ना, वो ये 4 चीज को सपोर्ट करेगा ही करेगा. Malleability, the property of a substance by which it can be hammered into thin sheets. Malleability means hammered into thin sheets. Ductility means drawn into thin wires. Electrical and thermal conductivity means whether you conduct electricity or you don't conduct, and whether you conduct heat or you don't conduct. ठीक है? चैप्टर काट दिया है अभी बहुत. Earlier this was one of the longest. Understood? Malleability, ductility, electrical conductivity and thermal conductivity. Electrical conductivity आपने पढ़ा है ना? All I told you, sea of electrons वाला concept जो आता है, right? Metallic bonding में, so let's now go for metals, physical properties. So these will go a little bit fast. Number 1, metals are malleable, and we go for non-metals also parallelly. Metals are malleable, but you will always have exceptions out here. What are the exceptions? The arm of Aparna, calcium से बना है ना, मारने से थोड़ी beaten into thin sheets होगा. Take her arm and hammer it. Metal na, it's made up of calcium. So exceptions will be group 1 and group 2. Group 1, you know, alkali metals and alkali earth metals. They are not malleable. Then non-metals are non-malleable. ये सब साथ साथ पढ़ते जाएंगे. Non-malleable. B, ductile. They are non-ductile. Again here also the same exceptions. Group 1 and group 2. इनको आप नहीं खींच सकते हो. Then number 3, electrical conductivity. Metals are good conductors of electricity, and the best conductor is always silver. Non-metals में यहाँ पे आ जाता है, they are all bad conductors of electricity. But यहाँ पे आ जाएगा पहला exception. The exception would be, what is the exception? Carbon in the form of graphite. Carbon in the form of graphite is a very good conductor of electricity. ये सब छोटे छोटे questions आते हैं. Why does carbon in the form of graphite conduct electricity? Graphite has got a hexagonal structure in which one free electron is there from every carbon atom. Hexagonal याद है? Each carbon atom. क्या मुंडी ऐसा बना रहे हो भाई? Hexagonal. This is one carbon. This will be linked with, again, 3. चौथा इलेक्ट्रॉन कहाँ गया? वही चौथा इलेक्ट्रॉन सबका रहता है ना, शेयर नहीं, वो पूल ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स होके घूमता रहता है। पाई बॉन्ड्स बताया था ना, दे आर ऑलवेज इन लेयर्स। देयर इज अ हेक्सागोनल लेयर, राइट बिलो द हेक्सागोनल लेयर यू हैव अनदर हेक्सागोनल लेयर, and there is a very weak bond which gets formed, that's called a pi bond, which you actually study in higher classes. Now these electrons are there from everyone and they form a cloud of electrons. Since the cloud of electrons or delocalized electrons is available, graphite can, and graphite is a good lubricant also because each layer slides over the other. These bonds are not strong, ये linkage strong नहीं होता, ये पूरा layer एक के ऊपर एक चला जाता है, ठीक है? So metals are good electrical conductivity is good. Next we talk about, these are all grade 8 stuff. Thermal conductivity. Metals are good conductor of heat, except again group 1 and group 2. Out here we will say non-metals are bad conductors of heat, except carbon in the form of diamond. Carbon in the form of diamond is a very good conductor of heat. Diamond is a good conductor of heat. Then let's talk about hardness. Hardness. Metals are said to be hard. The metals are said to be hard. Again, the exceptions come for hardness also. Calcium is not hard. Here, non-metals are lack hardness. Again, an exception will be diamond. Diamond is the strongest substance after, exception would be diamond. ये सब समझ में आ रहा है ना बेटा? क्लियर है तो? हाँ, इसमें इतना क्या है? Name some malleable metals. एल्यूमिनियम सबसे पहले, पूरा एयरक्राफ्ट एल्यूमिनियम का ही है। इनकोनेल बोल के एक एलॉय है, उससे सब ये सब बनता है। ऑल missile jobs, aerofoils, aircraft, sub, they are very light, but it can again withstand, is hard and light, ठीक है ना? कॉपर, डक्टाइल में कौन कौन आ गए जिनके वायर्स बनते हैं? सिल्वर, गोल्ड, कॉपर, आयरन इज ऑल्सो डक्टाइल, नॉट दैट मच, एल्यूमिनियम इज हाईली डक्टाइल। ओके, हार्डनेस आ गया। हार्डनेस के बाद और क्या क्या प्रॉपर्टी में बात कर सकते हैं? टेंसाइल स्ट्रेंथ। Tensile strength. Do you know what is tensile strength? Tensile strength means, suppose there is a suspended thing and you have a load suspended and the load का weight नीचे act करेगा mg and a tension will act on the thread. तो metals का कैसा रहता है? Tensile strength is very high. इसीलिए आपके जो दुर्गम चेरुवु ब्रिज है, it's a cable suspension, suspended on what? Metals only. कितना लोड जा रहा है उसके ऊपर से, फिर भी वो टूटता नहीं है। नॉन मेटल्स डू नॉट हैव टेंसाइल स्ट्रेंथ, हाउएवर नायलॉन इज समथिंग हुज टेंसाइल स्ट्रेंथ इज इक्विवेलेंट टू दैट ऑफ स्टील। प्राइस इज लेस, वेरी लाइट, यू कैन पैक एंड गो। नायलॉन का रस्सी से अगर आप कोई भी चीज लटका दिया, टूटने का कोई टेंशन नहीं है। इनफैक्ट व्हेन यू बाय योर न्यू टी शर्ट और योर ड्रेसेस, यू विल ऑलवेज सी देयर इज अ थ्रेड लाइक स्ट्रक्चर। आप उसको कभी हाथ से तोड़ने की कोशिश करो तो आपका हाथ कट जाएगा, इट विल नेवर गिव ऑफ। यू हैव टू आइदर यूज सिजर्स और योर टीथ। टैग, हाँ, दैट टैग, इफ द टैग इज अ नायलॉन टैग एंड यू आर क्विक टू ड्रेस अप एंड यू वांट टू जस्ट टेयर इट अप, डोंट डू दैट एवर, पूरा फिंगर्स कट करके चला जाएगा। रादर यू शुड यूज आइदर योर टीथ लाइक अ माउस और यूज द सिजर्स, वैसे नहीं कटेगा, ठीक है? सो टेंसाइल स्ट्रेंथ में मेटल्स लोग काफी हाई होते हैं। Metals are very high, again with an exceptions of group 1. Now you should ask me, then why is group 1 and group 2 actually considered metals at all? Because they show electropositive valency. All metals will actually lose electrons. Metals never gain electrons, they lose electrons. Group 1 loses 1 electron, group 2 loses 2 electrons. That's why they are in metals, okay? Tensile strength इनका high है। And then other thing that we can talk about is sonorous, है ना? Metals are sonorous, again with an exception of group 1 and group 2, whereas non-metals are non-sonorous. और कुछ है, और एक और चीज रह गया, luster. Luster means shine. Metals are lustrous, except group 1, group 2, which are actually dull metals. Metals are all, acha, the whole periodic table has got solid, liquid and gases. Liquid, there are only 2 liquids. एक लिक्विड मेटल को दिया गया है और एक लिक्विड नॉन मेटल को दिया गया है. पता है, ये मर्क्यूरी है और ये ब्रोमीन. Mercury is the only metal which is liquid at room temperature. Bromine is the only non-metal which is liquid. Otherwise, bromine usually you will see as gas. Only 2 liquids in the whole periodic table. One is with metal, one is with non-metal. So again, you can write metals are solids at room temperature. Metals are usually solid, but no one will ask you questions like this. They will ask you all exception-based question. Name a metal which is exception for a metal which is not solid at room temperature. ठीक है? Mercury. So metals have boiling point, liquid point. These are done. Physical properties. This is also done. This you all can study. We go with chemical properties. Exceptions हो गया. Shall we? Okay. That is what is more important आपके exam perspective से. यहाँ पे अगर गलती किया ना, डूब मरना. Chemical properties also we'll study parallel. There is no point in studying metals and then again studying non-metals. Okay. कुछ बेसिक चीज पहले सीखिए. Chemical properties. The first one is reaction with oxygen. Pay attention यहाँ पे. Okay, reaction with oxygen. If you are a metal, you will react with oxygen and you will form metal oxide. ठीक है, metal oxide. इस metal oxide को जब हम आगे water के साथ react कराते हैं, इसे हम कहते हैं metal hydroxide. ये मेटल हाइड्रोक्साइड बेसिक होता है. बेस मेटलिक मेटल्स विल ऑलवेज फॉर्म बेसिक ऑक्साइड. ये याद रखिए, ये बेसिक है. ये अगर H2O soluble हुआ, if this is H2O soluble, then you call it as an alkali. Else you retain the word as you retain it as base. ठीक है? Alkalis are those basic metal hydroxides which are water soluble. And in the chapter of acid, bases and salt, when they were referring as base, they are only referring to alkalis. In grade 10, when you refer to base, you're basically referring to alkali. Whatever you have studied, sodium hydroxide, then magnesium hydroxide, these are all either water soluble or partially water soluble. If the base is, so metal oxide, anything on the left hand side, जब भी आप देख रहे हो, look at the left, let us look at group 1. If you look at group 1, then you have hydrogen, lithium, after that you have got sodium and potassium. They form some of the very strongest base. Sodium hydroxide, king of base, caustic soda. Potassium hydroxide, another very strong base, caustic potash. मेटल का ऑक्सीजन के साथ रिएक्ट होने से, बाकी चीज बाद में पढ़ेंगे, ये हमेशा याद रखिए. मेटल ऑक्साइड होता है जैसे वो बेसिक होता है, इसका नेचर बेसिक होगा. इसे फिर पानी में डुबोने से मेटल हाइड्रोक्साइड होगा. ये हाइड्रोक्साइड वाटर सोल्यूबल होगा तो एल्कली कहलाएगा, नहीं होगा तो बेस. सो ऑल एल्कलीज आर बेसेस, but all bases are not alkali. This part we'll go to the reaction separately. Now, if this was a non-metal, and you react this non-metal with oxygen, then you basically form a non-metal oxide, NMO. ठीक है? ये NMO दो तरह का हो सकता है, या तो एसिडिक होगा या फिर न्यूट्रल होगा. न्यूट्रल मतलब जैसे डाइहाइड्रोजन ऑक्साइड, रोज पीते हैं हम उसको. not water, dihydrogen oxide. Water is the trivial name that we give to this compound. See, water cannot be the IUPAC name, na? It's dihydrogen oxide. So non-metal was what? Hydrogen. Reacts with oxygen to form water. This is a neutral oxide. But usually the book will concentrate more on acids. Now these acidic oxide, if they further react with water, they will form acids. जैसे यहाँ पे आपका है COX, SOX, NOx, oxides of carbon, oxides of sulfur, oxides of nitrogen. If you react them, तो इस क्या होगा? Carbonic acid, sulfuric acid, sulfurous acid, nitric acid, nitrous acid, all acids get formed. ये basic मत भूलिए before we go into the book. Metals react with oxygen to form metal oxides are always basic, non-metallic oxides are always acidic. ठीक है? So let's start with our reactions. So this is one gyan. So let's give an example now. Sodium. Sodium reacts with oxygen and it's a vigorous reaction. Na plus O2. Sodium का reaction कैसे होगा? Na2O, 2O, 2, 4, 2. ठीक है ना? Sodium solid reacts with gas to form sodium oxide solid. This is a very, very vigorous reaction. The question you might get is, why is sodium kept under kerosene? Sodium reacts vigorously with oxygen. Vigorously means छटपट करके निकलेगा. जैसे ही सोडियम को ऑक्सीजन के कांटेक्ट में आ गया, स्प्लिट करके आपके शरीर पे आके गिरेगा. Therefore, sometimes children with lack of knowledge use test tube which has some sodium compound, and once the experiment is over, they just pour it in the sink. Once you pour in the sink, छटाप करके फायर आ जाएगा. If there is little bit of sodium. सोडियम और पानी रिएक्ट नहीं कर सकता है. सोडियम को ऑक्सीजन के कांटेक्ट में आने से ही लफड़ा हो जाएगा. ठीक है? That's why sodium is always stored under kerosene. Sodium is stored under kerosene because two things. One, it keeps it cool. Ignition temperature नीचे करता है. Second, it cuts off the oxygen supply. So it's written here. See, potassium and sodium are stored under kerosene oil to prevent their reaction with oxygen, moisture, and carbon dioxide of air to protect them. Always remember, यहाँ पे आपको this reaction is a vigorous reaction. Therefore, sodium is always stored under kerosene. Sodium plus potassium, they are both stored under kerosene to cut oxygen, then moisture and CO2 contact. Is this much understood? And then we said water soluble and water insoluble, so we'll see that reaction also. So Na2O reacts with water and it will form NaOH, sodium hydroxide. 2NaOH. This is aqueous, solid. Reaction with oxygen. Another reaction that you will get is magnesium. Remember the characteristic property of magnesium's reaction? भूल गए?
Magnesium.
हाँ. Magnesium reacts with oxygen to form
0.
वो तो मेरे को भी पता है. But सब भूलते हो तुम लोग. हाँ. Brilliant white light. और brilliant white light में यहाँ पे question क्या आएगा? Why is a magnesium ribbon scraped? Because it forms an oxide layer. The oxide layer needs to be cleaned before magnesium ribbon is burned. And when magnesium is burned, the characteristic is that it will burn with a brilliant white flame or a dazzling white flame. And magnesium oxide again reacts with water. ये सब acid bases में पढ़ चुके हो. forms magnesium hydroxide. What is the name of this?
Milk of magnesium.
वाह, छा गए आज, नोबेल प्राइज, मिल्क ऑफ मैग्नीशिया. मिल्क ऑफ मैग्नीशिया मीन्स दिस इज ऑल्सो अ बेस. ठीक है, चलो आज रखते हैं यहाँ पे, थक गया हूं. So next class what we will do, this will take some time, chemistry on Sunday,
The physics on it.
हाँ physics on Monday. इसको bifurcate करके we will not study all the reactions of metal at a time. We'll study metal parallelly non-metal. That's the way to study, and your book should be actually made in what do you call landscape mode, so that reactions आपको टक 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 एक साथ याद रहे, तभी हमारा याद रहेगा. ठीक है.